as one person. So
What's up, familia?
I'm still.
It's the Watchers here,
This is still.
and it's a brand new year
yeah,
filled
boy.
with, filled with laughter
Yeah.
and joy. We're kicking this off. Welcome to the Toon World. I played the Toon World.
Ooh.
I am the zombie. Get up for your favorite cousin, Cousin Neil.
Hello. Let's all go swimming in the way of water.
Woo. Sounds
There you go.
splashing.
Go look at the not whales.
And also give it up for the world-renowned Star Fox player, the hit tune Hitman. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, hell yeah. How was your festivities for New Year, guys?
I slept through it. Even the fireworks. Oh no, rain. Maybe that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's probably why I slept through it. This was rain. I was just sleepy.
How about you,
Yeah.
Hitman? How was your festivities?
We made lots of noise, had a good time, and I had to wake up. Well, I think I stayed awake because I had to hustle right after.
Never stop grinding, guys.
That's right. Change that mindset to a grind set.
But make sure not to grind your gears. I'll tell you what, grind my gears, Peter. Peter Griffin.
Lois, that really grinds my gears. Speaking of Family Guy and cartoons that are probably better, what's the move today?
We're taking a little flashback, back in the day, what the cartoons that we grew up on. And also we have a cool review from Cousin Neil about Avatar, The Way of the Water.
I'm the only
He's
one that
gonna-
watched it out of us three.
All the spoilers.
So you guys will watch the movie depending on my review, right?
Yes, sir.
Right,
I will
what'd I
live
say?
vicariously through you.
Well, here, I'll do it really quick. It was amazing.
There you go.
So amazing.
The critic is in. He said, amazing.
Now, to be fair, the story is it's all right. I mean, it's, same like the last story. You've heard it before, but just visuals. Oh my gosh, mind blowing. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful movie. It's, but yeah, the technical aspect is just it's stunning. All the artists that came together to bring James Cameron's vision to life. So I think the movie's up to like 1.5 billion already.
Yeah.
If not, it's
Well, he has nothing to go up against it right now. So
Yeah,
that's why it's
so
running
remember-
away from.
yeah.
Really smart. Keeping
Well,
it away
once
from
again,
all
James
the Marvel
Cameron,
stuff.
master of his craft, and yeah, I feel like I was telling the zombie earlier. When I remember when I saw Aquaman, the underwater scenes, I was like, oh, this is fun. This is cool. It's so colorful. It's great. Then we saw what's Neymar's home?
Spanx booty shorts.
Spanx
Tokyo.
booty shorts. What is his home? Is it Telecon?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right, it's kind of hard to understand them underwater, but it's all right. It's an interesting. I watched this movie. I was like, oh, it made all those look like child's play. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like you compare the underwater.
you compare, the underwater here. You truly feel. I felt like I was just watching an aquarium. Like I was actually at the zoo. And you're just
using it
tapping
so
on the
much
glass.
to bring a little water on you. Like,
Well, just the creature designs and everything. They literally the artists had to create hundreds, if not thousands, of different creatures. It's just because it's like they're not fish. You see them, but you're just like it's alien life. It's just amazing what they do. Like I know James Cameron said, "Don't call it a whale. It's a whale.
Don't call it a whale. Get off my set.
But you see the way it breathes. The artists they made sure these creatures they work properly. So when you see it, you believe it. And then on top of that, the mech designs. If you're a fan of mech and robots,
yeah.
Okay, can I do a little spoiler?
Yeah,
Is it okay? Crab mechs, right? The crabs and they're robots. They look amazing. I love it.
So you have crab mechas.
Crab mechas, yeah, they're so fun. I was like, oh, I want to pilot one of those. But yeah, it's it's a great movie experience.
So it's the Navi handling the human now, or is it like a tourist attraction like at New Asgard, or is it still people living with people, or just with their own group?
I don't. I mean, it might be a bit spoilerish.
We're already in
But-
there, so get in
I
there.
mean, you can just say like there's a part on the planet where it's like humans have, you know, they've already settled. So
Okay.
yeah.
He stays
I mean,
pretty.
there's many
up-
sequels to this, so we're gonna see. I think it leads up to a bigger war.
Oh
said
wow,
that-
okay.
Next one, they're gonna be fire Navi.
Oh, there you go. And then we got Earth Benders, and then we pretty much.
That's what I was thinking.
But yeah, this movie, and like I said last year, Top Gun, those are movie experiences, which nowadays in movie theaters we don't have as many.
Yeah, of course.
A bit,
But I feel like they're trying to draw people back from their habits of
Yeah.
streaming and all that. They're trying to give you a reason why to get up and, all right, let me go pay that $20 or whatever it is to experience it.
Well, I mean, just the fact that movie tickets have gone up.
Yeah.
It is kind of, you have to like think twice. Like, man, that's a lot of money.
That's why you got to pick
You
and
know.
choose before you go, because if a
Yeah.
family of four, you're already looking
Yeah,
at
exactly.
$100
And then
bucks, you know?
That's why I
So
feel
you're
bad for like smaller movies.
You're
I'm
like,
like, is it
sheesh.
worth paying that much to go see?
And not only that, AMC already came out saying that if it's going to be a blockbuster, they're raising up the prices. If it's not, they're going to keep it low.
Jeez. See, that's
So-
how you lose more.
That's what they
people.
say. Like all the Marvels, they know they're going to raise the prices on
Yeah.
those.
That's why it's like when I go watch a movie, I have to watch it like the matinee price or the earliest price. I get it as cheap as possible. But yeah,
And
I
also,
saw it-
yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
No.
I saw it on at Universal. That was my first time watching at the IMAX at Universal. So, that screen is big boy. It's huge. I was like, oh my goodness.
I heard that's one of the true IMAX next to the Science Center, right?
Yeah, so you got the Science Center, you got that one, then you have the Chinese Theater.
Oh, yeah, the Chinese theater
And you have
one
the
too.
IMAX at, I think it's in Burbank. It's actually on the movie lot, or on, I think it's Warner Brothers lot, maybe.
Oh yeah.
But those are like the only true IMAX. Everything else has been brought down a little bit.
Yeah, guys, sorry to spoil, but yeah, the ones in Burbank ain't real.
I mean, it's they just
It gives you the big
squish it.
screen experience.
You have all the information there on the screen, but their screen isn't big enough for true IMAX.
And also, I also was hearing that other theaters are introducing the three screens to. There's one at Miramax that actually they have a front screen and they have the side screens that will light up as the character will pass by it to give you the full.
Oh,
I don't know,
kind of like the
3D.
4D. The 4D.
Yeah,
stuff.
pretty much
I-
4D
I-
experience
I'm
without
sad
it.
to say I've never done a 4D experience before. Have any of you? 4D.
I would like to do
Yeah,
the.
with Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, how was that?
It was cool. It was fun.
Is it just was it like would you do it again? I mean, is it worth it or is it just kind of like all hype?
No, I mean it's fun. It's like going to Universal.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it's like going on the Shrek ride, the 4D. You know, it gives a little water sprit, the whole seat to move. You know,
the
it's
smell.
yeah, it gives you the smell and all that. So somebody before you're like,
Cards.
so yeah, it's an experience on its own. You know. So I was gonna say, does this? When I was saying not compare, of course not, but how about to the original Waterworld type of thing, like the whole concept of filming a movie just on water?
Well, first of all, Waterworld. I love Waterworld. That's a fun. I
Yeah.
like that movie. Now that I think about it, they only shot one scene underwater, right? When he does
Yeah,
the
with
dive.
the fish
That
guy.
was the
Yeah.
only. Yeah.
I've never
But the
seen.
concept of that was a fun movie.
That was the first DVD ever made, and one of the most expensive movies
Oh yeah, at the time.
to make.
Dude, and that's where I saw my first end scene. I was like, whoa.
That's 'cause Kevin Costly in there.
Kevin Costly.
When
His,
she drops
feet.
that, I mean, yeah, and then I was like, oh, my dad and I share those that either that's the oh shit stare or what is this? And my dad was like, oh crap.
Did you ever see the South Park where what the heck is his name?
Which one?
The best friend Millhouse.
Oh,
He
Simpsons.
goes to an arcade and he plays Waterworld.
Yeah.
And it's like he immediately dies and it's like, please deposit 40 quarters. He's like, oh man, and he keeps like, it's real. It's a real game. They have actually made a game based on that.
The Waterworld for the NES.
No, it's on the Simpsons Waterworld. And it's
Okay.
cool, and it's amazing.
That's cool, man. You went from South Park to the Simpsons in one glance. So we had so it's cool. Like you're saying that the was the hype of the technology worth it? Of course, paying the extra buck to go see that the technology advances that he was proclaiming.
It's also if you're just a fan of movies, this is the spectacle if you want. So, it's worth it to me.
And like you said, you were mentioning before, like they're not, or it's not CGI. There was like more motion cap type of thing using
like
the
I said,
Unreal.
it really does. There's moments where you're like, is that CGI? Is that not? Is it? You can't tell.
If somebody got body painted,
can't tell.
and
and
they're walking on stilts and all that.
Yeah, and usually I can tell this stuff because I work in it, so it's like, nope, that's damn. That's
So
how
you're saying
good it is.
they were using prosthetics, or
That's what I'm
was
saying.
it
It's like you can't tell. You can't tell where the line is anymore.
That's
That's
pretty
like
cool,
an
man.
80s move. Like, not to jump ship on something else, but there was a John Favreau, one of his first directed movies was some alien movie. I think it's called like Zarathra or something.
It was a Thora
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the Jumanji, type movie.
Space Jumanji. Same writer. And yeah, they did like a lot of the prosthetics and stuff. And it's like, watch the behind the scenes of that. It's really cool if you're into prosthetics and stuff. It's so neat. And that was, what was that, like the 90s, early 2000s?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, the one with the rocket ship and all that, and they go out of space and all the meteors.
I don't think there were prosthetics in this movie though, but I'm just saying, when you look at it, you're going to be like, is it real? Is it prosthetics? Is it a person that's just painted blue? Is it, you know what I mean?
Really
your mind is going to be.
I was gonna say also too. How about the creature design? Like, is it to imagine? Like, do they have more eyes this time around?
Oh yeah,
Is it more like
alien? It's an alien world, but like when you watch it, it's believable. It's like
you could live in the environment. Type
you
of
can
thing.
live in the environment. That's how real. It's good. And okay, and on top of that, we're talking James Cameron here.
Yes.
When he directs fight scenes or action scenes, they're so good. Like compare Terminator, Aliens, right? Even Titanic when it's going down. Just anything that deals with action. James Cameron's the man. He knows how to film it. The fight choreography in here, it feels so real. When you see Na'vi go at it with a couple swords, you're like, oh man, this is brutal. I mean, because like I was telling my wife when we watched it, I was comparing it to like you watch a John Wick film. That's more fantasy type of action. They kind of, it's fun.
Well, some parts, right?
Yeah, some
like
parts.
Gun fu.
It's gun fu. It's and they do it's cool.
Wow. Yeah, they're reloading.
I like the John Wick series, but here when they do it, it feels real, even though it's CGI character.
It feels like it actually would happen in that.
It would happen exactly. They do. You're like, dang, it's brutal. You're just like, I think the movie's PG-13, but there's some R sequences. There's some insane stuff.
Selling me on this.
Yeah, I could just imagine. Back to the creature thing. I was gonna say, do they still fly in their dragons, or is it a more water-based creature?
They have those now. They have ones where they're made for the water, like you're kind of flying underwater. If that makes sense. But they can come up for water. They're kind of like eels, kind of thing. No, it's cool. It's really cool though.
Is it like a
oh my god! Here's the funny part when they're like teaching them. It's not really a spoiler, but they're learning how to breathe underwater. They're going through like a lesson, and like I think the person sitting next to me, like, because they're like, okay, now breathe in. Like I could hear several people doing the exercise, like breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah, we're
And
gonna need that training for all the way of water we're getting here.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, now we're getting
Also, I like the
flooded.
fact that the Navi, they look different from their counterparts. The people that the new race that we see, the water people, they look different. They look like islanders. Kind of.
Are they, I gotta do it. Are they mutants?
Kind of. They are kind of in their own way because they're made for the water. Their tails are different than the.
I was what did Amor said? I was a mutant and that's why they didn't die or something like that.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, like so when he drank the plant and she goes, my mom drank the plant, but everybody died. Everybody's skin turned blue, but I didn't because I'm a mutant.
I'm a mutant, baby.
I'm a mutant. No more.
God, oh man, I still feel bad when his little wing got cut.
Oh,
like, ow! I was like, ow, dude.
But it grew back, didn't it?
I felt personal. It's like,
you think he'll fly around now, huh?
Yeah, I know, right? My poor wing on my foot. It's like his Achilles tendon, right?
Let
like,
me get my hair dryer on you.
Oh my god. Oh.
Anyways, back to the way of water.
Well, yeah, I highly recommend it. So, yeah, if you get a chance. You know what's sad? I was talking to my cousin about it. He lives on Kauai, the smallest island in the Hawaiian chains, or whatever.
Oh wow! Cool.
And I just found out because of COVID, the only theater in town shut down. Because I was like, "Are you gonna watch Avatar?" I was like, "I gotta wait for it to come on streaming." I was like, "Damn, really?" Like, yeah, there's no theater on the island. Like,
you can't travel to another island.
I mean, I guess you could. If there is another. Can you imagine? I'm going island hopping just to watch a movie. Like, damn. So I don't know how much the flights are, but
oh, that's right. I said I'd take a little airplane.
They used to have you can just take a ferry, but I don't think they do that anymore. So. But yeah, so that was the wrap on Avatar. I recommend it. I want to hear though, Mr. Zombie, about
yes, sir.
A little older film, not too old, right? But a little animated DC
2020,
movie.
Right?
Did it come out 20? I don't know. Batman Hush.
Batman Hush. Going into this, I had no idea what was it about. Actually, I didn't watch the trailers, and I forgot that it exists because the only reason it got brought up to my attention is because I'm a little Funko Pop collector, and then all of a sudden it says Batman Hush edition, so it's like a split Batman, and then it has the Hush character.
Oh, that's cool.
Is this the one where Batman is played by Tracy Morgan and he talks way too much and too loud, so everyone's constantly shushing him?
I think, yeah, that's the other version of it. But yeah, so I was like, what is this? So I went, let me check my HBO Max, and surely not, it was right there. So Batman Hush, it's not what you expect. It was like the main role players that you thought it was behind the crimes. It's not them. So it's a whole mystery of finding out who Hush is.
This sounds like I haven't seen it, but
yeah,
finding out who the villain is. This similar to that other Batman?
what's it called? Red Hood?
No, I'm on the old
Mask of the Phantasm.
Mask of the Phantasm. Yeah, is it similar to that kind of thing?
Kind of is, because it's like a mystery because this guy has fear. I mean, he puts fear in the other criminals like Ivy, Bane, and Scarecrow, and Riddler, and all that. They're like, if I don't do it, he said, if I don't do it, I was gonna die. This is like, I don't want to die. I'm like, dude, you're overpowered. Poison Ivy too, and all this.
Killer Owl.
Bane everybody.
Stop! Don't turn your head around in a big circle. It's very scary.
So as the story progresses, we meet Selina, of course, and Batman, and I mean Bruce, and then I guess they have a little fling, and Selina doesn't know that Bruce is Batman and vice versa, type of thing. And then they're trying to have like a romantic connection.
But heroes don't do that.
Exactly, and You know, it was kind of sad to see like he could see Batman falling in love for the first time, you know, and I was like, this is a different direction, you know. I've never used to see Batman slowly. He was about to give it all up. It's like I don't care. Like I just want to be. I was like, it's like I just want to be with you. Like you never seen him be a puppy dog type of thing, you know. And then
Harley, where it's just a bitch. Empowerment turned to the max.
So yeah, so you see that love story progressing, you know, and then of course there's Catwoman, the double persona, like Batman loves Catwoman, and it's all that, you know.
I'm assuming this is a better love story than Batman and Batgirl, Barbara Gordon.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, that one's cringe. I'm sorry.
Oh wow,
that's weird. That's weird.
He could be your dad. No, I don't care. I love him, and then it was a fling, and I was like, when that did it, I was like, oh, it was under the Red Hood, right? That's when they hook up.
No, that was Batman Crush.
No, I saw that movie, The Killing Joke.
The Killing Joke. There.
Yeah, I saw that in the theater, and I remember the audience was like, oh, there was like not a groan. It was just like a weird. Fear was like,
yeah.
What? This is weird. It's just weird because they were both like in their outfits, right?
Yeah.
Dressing. Okay.
Have an instant release.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry, back on track. Go ahead.
So yeah, so it was just mostly like that, you know. Like I love the animated style, the action. Like I don't want to go into spoilers, but you know, it's as the story progresses, you see the League of Shadows come out, and you're like, "What are you guys doing here?" You know, and it's like, "Are you behind this?" Because the person that the Hush guy knows everything about Batman, so he already knows that Batman is Bruce Wayne. So he's like, "How the hell he knows all this information?" type of thing. So yeah, so he controls all the criminals trying to do his bidding. You know, slowly he says he's gonna kill everybody that he loves. So yeah, so he sends a scarecrow after Nightwing and Damian, and so it's a pretty cool movie to see.
How old is Damian in the movie?
He's still a kid. He's still a kid. Yeah. Okay. He doesn't really participate as much. He only comes out as a joke. What's it called? Like comedy relief.
Oh.
Which is kind of strange seeing that from him, because the only appearance he goes is like, "Where you going?" It's like, "Let me guess, you're gonna go with the Selena girl?" He's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "All right, make sure you use protection and you cover your cup." And he starts laughing. It's like, "You already know what happens with my mom." He's like, "Damian enough," so he hanged up on him. So everybody's like Google and Gaga, like watching Batman, like what's it called? Lose concentration on the case, because he wants to spend more time with Selena, of course, and Nightwing is like, "You're being distracted, man. What's going on?"
Relatable, especially if it's Zoe Kravitz.
So what happened in that instant? Batman's becoming sloppy. He was swinging on his grappling hook, and somebody sniped it, and he fell, and he busted his head open.
Dead shot?
Was it?
No, it was a Hush guy.
That was the Hush guy. Oh.
Yeah, he was seeing him how to just like look at him. He's out of rhythm or something, and then he just takes him off. Like he almost died, but yeah.
That's what you get for texting and grappling.
So I give it a thumbs up. You know, like I don't want to get into spoilers. If you guys are gonna check it out, hey man, you saw it? You saw Hush?
Yeah, like when it came out.
What do you thought of it?
I think that would be very well translated into this new Batman.
The live act. You think they should make that the storyline?
Especially following that he fell in love with Selena and everything in the first, or he got close to her.
Yeah,
I think it makes, and they can do away with introducing the Joker for the 500th time.
And it's funny, it's a whole plot, you know, and they think they got one of the criminals that was the one causing it, and it turned out to be somebody else. But yeah, not going into spoilers. But yeah, go watch Batman Hush.
Where do you? Because you've been watching a lot of DC animated movies.
Yes.
Where would you rank this one?
Ooh.
Is it top or? For me,
Yeah,
because I've seen like a lot. I haven't seen like the latest ones, but I think my number one is probably still Flashpoint.
Yeah, I saw that one. Flashpoint Paradox.
Yeah.
With
Is that the one where Elliot Page plays Batman?
Oh.
And he's big. He's tiny. Why? He's tiny.
Oh no, that's the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight Rises. It's the Dark Knight one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Flashpoint's the one with
where his dad becomes
the dad is Batman.
And the mom is Joker.
Yeah.
Which is weird. And then with the dead Flash and all that. Yeah, it's up there, you know. Top 3. I put it up there. Like it kept me from. I wasn't bored, honestly. It was moving along. It was a good mystery. It's like a detective story. Like, all right, if it's not this guy, then what the hell is it? Type of thing, you know. And then at the end, of course, he reveals who he is. Takes off the bandages. Like, no way, it's him. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, there's actually the storyline does sound very similar to the latest Batman movie.
He was the masked singer the whole time.
So maybe they took inspiration from Hush.
From the Masked Singer. Also, what's my number one? What's your number one DC movie? Hitman?
I mean, DC's all over the place. But and yeah, I haven't seen too many of the recent Batmans. It's just, but as far as the animated, I love Red Hood a lot. I love Jensen Ackles as Red Hood. I thought he was really cool. And yeah, I like the story and the characters and the intrigue of it and the fact that it's like so dark because it was like the first foray into that and they're exploring it. The one that really gets me is when James Gunn announced that, or I guess he didn't announce, he like let leak or whatever that they were working on a Batman Beyond with Michael Keaton.
Oh yeah, that was the old regime. That was before James Gunn.
Oh, was it?
That was the plan, yeah. And then they put the kibosh on that.
They annexed it, and I'm like, oh, R.I.P. Because that was the one I wanted to see.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd love to see a Batman. I think, honestly, at some point in the future, we will get a Batman Beyond. It's IP. You got to do it.
About it.
I think they just have to build to it.
I would like to see Batman Beyond versus Ink in real life.
Yeah.
Live action. Remember Ink?
Cool. Oh yeah.
Ink is like a bendy.
Yeah, it's like a Clayface equivalent type of thing.
Yeah.
She wears this suit and she goes. And also the royal family too with the playing cards. So it's like that's a cool concept, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one my number one is Batman v Superman, where they the animated one when he's older already and he stops his heart.
I think that was part of the Dark Knight.
Is it?
Yeah, the Dark Knight series.
Oh, okay. And then the Sons of Batman rise up, right? 2. They're like we're the Sons of Batman, and they're all wearing the face paint. And he has a little gang now.
Yeah, so that was called Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. It was older Batman. Yeah.
Okay. Then you got Green Arrow. He's like, I got you, bitch.
Oh yeah, where he's like old Green Arrow, where he's like missing an arm. Yeah.
Yeah. He pulls it with his mouth. Like, he lets it go.
That was a good speech by Batman. He's like, I want you to remember.
Why couldn't he just get a crossbow at that point?
He beat you.
No, that's pretty cool though. He like hanging upside down, right?
Yeah, and he does with his teeth.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna become the Huntress if she does the crossbow thing.
And then you find spinach on the bowstring.
The lucky charm. So what animated movie coming up you are looking forward to?
Oh, the new Pixar movie, Elemental.
Yeah, I was gonna say Elemental, or
because Pixar's never done like like a straight romance movie before. I mean, this is yeah.
I don't know.
It's gonna
Pixar's
be
been falling off with the Pixar
fire
models.
and water. Can they find love? I mean, it sounds like the premise is like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, let's see it. And it's Pixar magic, so hopefully it's good.
Yeah. Make it be a Kanto Part 2.
I'm
That one
looking,
or
it's directed by Peter Sean, I think so.
Deshaun.
Is this his first movie? You got to start somewhere though.
Also, you got the Mario movie, and of course, the granddaddy of them all in December, Sonic 3.
Is that coming out next year? Oh, that's cool. Or this year?
Yeah, this year.
That's
Wow.
cool.
I didn't
It's
know
gonna
that.
be Shadow. Yeah, at the end, December
Shadow
23rd.
Dog. You better have a gun.
Or
Oh, you know what? This is the director from The Good Dinosaur, the only Pixar movie I haven't seen.
The Good Dinosaur. Really, I love that movie.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I've seen it.
you like
I
it?
call it the Angry
I
Dinosaur.
don't know why I
because
didn't see it. It kind of just
That-
like went under my radar. So
I don't know. I have a friend who bashes that movie constantly.
I call it the Angry Dinosaur because that's him throughout the whole movie.
Yeah,
Just
he's a
angry.
cranky little boy.
actually,
What is his name? No, it's not Billy. It's what is his
I don't know.
name?
Bumblebee. I don't remember.
I look for it. Angry Dinosaur's name.
Maybe don't type angry.
Angry Bird.
Or was it the Hood Dinosaur, where Ice Cube is the dino?
Oh, it's Marlo.
Oh yeah, you were close, Billy.
Marlo, Carlo. In that vein, did you guys see the new Pinocchio? Guillermo del Toro
no,
Pinocchio?
that's my next movie to watch.
Oh
I
my
haven't watched it
god,
yet.
what a dude,
Yeah,
kiss the
good.
ship, dude.
Why'd you talk about that? No spoiler though, but
No, of course not. It's like a real reaction of what would happen if something like that comes to life.
yeah.
So somebody sits on his face, right?
Yeah, and it gets bigger because
That's
it's
what
lying.
really all right. We getting real.
The stop motion, dude, is in par with Nightmare Before Christmases. And this music is, I mean, the songs, not so great, but
It's not as memorable as Disney.
it's not memorable. It's like Disney's, but they try. I give them A for effort
Uh-huh.
because there's songs like what it goes, what it does it
Does
like
the movie give you the feels?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
big time. Now,
Is
did
this the one
anybody
where the-
hear?
Because it gives you the real story of how Pinocchio
Yeah,
was made.
That's what
Like
I heard.
it
Now-
gives you the real reason why he
Well, I
created
heard this is
him.
also taking place during World War II.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
with
So
the
the
freaking
wars-
Nazis, dude.
Yeah. So,
And I-
did anybody see the recent live action Disney Pinocchio with Tom Hanks?
I haven't seen either one, so I don't know.
Yes, I
I-
have.
Oh,
Which
you
one is the
have,
one
so
where
you
they
can
make the
compare.
goldfish?
Okay, that tell us how. Yeah, how's it compare?
I
Which one is the one
love
where they made
the
the hot goldfish.
I love
like-
the Guillermo del Toro one a lot
How was the Tom Hanks one?
because he's the zombie guy.
Oh.
The Tom Hanks one is they take liberties on it pretty much. And
Was it forgettable? Kind of.
if I have to give it a rate, it's been Guillermo's is 5 out of 5, and this one's a 3.5 out of 5.
It's not as good as the animated. I mean,
No, it's not
the
good.
original animated Pinocchio.
No, it's not.
Uh,
If you're going to compare the animated to Guillermo, it's still I put this one because it's the real story and it's the real reactions of what would you see, and then the thinking and the attitude that the Pinocchio gives you is like,
that's cool.
and it gives you the feels because you see him evolve,
Yeah.
and then Geppetto, you see him getting more mad, losing gray hair like a parent would do, it's like, you gotta listen to me. It's like, I'm not listening to you type of thing. It's like, what? It's like, And then of course he has like there's a soldier there that reports back to base, and he goes, an untrained mind is not well to keep. Like, look, what are you doing with your son? Look, he's so crazy, type of thing. You know, it's a Nazi sympathizer and all this. So yeah, man, he's rebellious, Pinocchio. He's not obedient, type of thing.
Just
and
like
then the way, exactly. And it's not like his nose actually grows like naturally, not like, you know, it's pretty cool, you know. And then the way they use his nose later on is whoa. So
Nice. Yeah, it's Netflix, right? Yeah, it's on my list because I finished Glass Onion, so Pinocchio was next.
is that like a whodunit?
Yeah, it's a whodunit.
Is a whodunit? Okay.
Yeah,
I saw
fun.
the first one, Knives Out.
Yeah, it's fun. I enjoyed it.
Also, yeah, you got Jiminy Cricket. It's more fancier.
It's fancier.
It's kind of different because the fairy lady. Well, I'm not gonna go into what fairy lady tells him, because he takes ownership of Pinocchio pretty much.
Oh my!
He's like, this is my house. I've been living in here. You know, like he's like, you're gonna take him away. He's like, no. He's like, she's like the fairy lady, dude. The design on those creatures. Oh my god, it's freaking badass. It's like, it reminds me of Spirited Away type of thing.
Nice. Very nice.
So I really enjoy that, and the blue haze and everything with the chimera later on. You're like, okay, this is pretty cool. There you go. Sponsored by Mind Haze.
That's the one.
That's cool. So, Hitman, have you seen anything cool or read anything cool?
I watched Bullet Train.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw Bullet Train too a week ago. That was fun.
It is fun. It's
a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun watching that movie.
It was tropey and predictable, and I liked it. It was I liked being there, you know, like it's so funny to me because Brad Pitt is just Brad Pitt. Everything he does, he's freaking just.
I can watch Brad Pitt in anything.
Yeah, he's just like, does he ever act? He's exactly him, and it's just great. It's like just keep doing that because that's what you rock at.
Now I have to ask you, which Thomas the Tank Engine character are you?
I'm a Diesel.
You're a Diesel. Wait, have you seen it, Zombie? Have you seen Bullet Train?
No, I have not.
Oh, yet. That's got to be next on your list.
Yeah,
check it out.
It falls like, it's crazy to me that there's a category for this, but like the I don't even know. I don't know how to just define this genre, but like the how do you
the comedy
fantasy action
man genre,
like John Wick, the John Wick genre.
Yeah, I guess, right? Like, because it's a whole thing. It's there's so many movies. There's like 8 Heads in the Duffel Bag. There's like both Smoking Aces movies. There's freaking Red. There's that. It's so, and it's like, essentially boils down to like, we hired a hit with so many hits. We just put it out there in the open web, and everyone tried to kill this person, more or less.
So it doesn't compare to, 007 is like its own thing, right?
No,
the 007
James
is
Bond.
a spy genre.
James Bond, I put that in like it's like a class movie, you know? There's like a certain panache. It's fancy.
Can you compare that with the what's it called, the gentleman, the other spy?
I know what you're talking about.
The Circle of the British one. What's it called? The spy.
Oh, it's a Guy Ritchie. It's similar to a Guy Ritchie movie. Yeah, it's a very Guy Ritchie-ish. It's not quite Guy Ritchie because Guy Ritchie has his own type of style, type of thing. But
yeah,
this is pretty.
It's very frenetic, and like everyone's trying to do the same thing at once, and they're stepping on each other's toes.
It's fun. Like also, I didn't know it was based off of manga, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. It was really cool.
I'm like, oh, this is based off of manga.
The only part I've seen that I seen were the poison. I think she's like, "Oh, you asshole," or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that before I saw the movie too. Yeah, like, it's cute.
She's like, I got it. She goes 3-4 seconds. Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a nice fun action flick to take your mind off things for a couple hours.
Yeah, it's a nice happy ending. Also, I liked how they introduced. Or it's not introduced, like it's a real concept. Um, the I forget the name for it, but they end up defining Brad Pitt's character as like somebody who harbors all the bad luck around him,
Oh
so that
yeah,
he can
yeah,
live
that's pretty.
calmly and in peace. That I like that. I like the etymology behind it and stuff. Like, I think it's pretty fascinating. Kind of reminds me of like um, the Death Eaters in what the heck are they
And Harry Potter.
in like not Norse, Celtic, in Celtic mythology. They had, I mean, hell, it's probably real, but they had like people who would like consume the flesh, even just like a piece or whatever of somebody who died, and then they would like abolish all their sins. They would take them on themselves,
Oh
and
wow.
oh man, it's so fascinating, and I love seeing like those kind of like martyr characters and stuff, and I think it's really fascinating. I kind of am writing a story about something like that, and I love to see different.
Well, then you definitely need to watch The Northman. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
I haven't seen that.
it's. I think it's on. Is it on Amazon? It's somewhere. I recently saw it, but that movie's it goes very much into Viking mythology and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, it's always fun.
And of course, you get. No, I'm not going to spoil it. Check it out, especially to help you with your writing. So. But by the
Nice.
way, can I just mention Zombie? Your favorite
Yes.
actor of all time is in Bullet Train, Mr. Bad Bunny.
I was gonna ask for that too.
Like, you know
Maybe
what?
because Bad Bunny's in it.
He was so annoying to me because he was so extra. But
Was he
like
now?
what they did, okay, I felt bad for him.
I felt bad for him too. Yeah,
Like I was like, oh my god, I hate him. I hope he dies. And then
In real
Well,
life? Oh,
let
not
me-
in real life.
he's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Honestly, not a spoiler, but he's not in the movie very long. They pretty much
he
tell his.
kind of is.
Well, yeah, kind of. But they tell his story in a very nice. I like the montage that they do with him. That they show.
It's
That's
that's
kinda
when
cool.
I thought he's gonna go play the muerto, el muerto. See, it tied in.
He was so
Wait, does he even wait? Hitman, does he even have a line in the movie? I think
Yeah,
he only
he
says
did.
like one sentence.
Yeah. Well, he talks in the.
Does he
present.
say it on his broken Spanish or is it on?
You got to check it out. It's fun.
And it,
Well,
and he
can I
howls
say?
a lot.
Speaking of casting, also throughout the movie, they prelude to the big bad guy, but you don't know who it is. But you have these A-list actors, Brad Pitt, Sandra Bullock's doing the voice, but
Yeah.
and then also who's the Japanese actor? Hold on, I'm looking up. Sanada-san, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat and Last Samurai.
he
also.
was-
Really?
So
Oh,
you're
shit.
wondering. So me and I'm watching it with the wife, and we're like, who is the? They had to bring in a really cool actor or somebody big for the big baddie.
Yeah.
And when they revealed it, I was like, of course. Like, oh, it's so cool. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna spoil who it is, but it's pretty cool who it
Is it Jack Black?
is.
It's me, Mario, all along.
There's a lot of actually. There's a number of cameos in this movie. Oh my goodness! I'm not gonna spoil. It's fun though. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'll probably catch it. This weekend. Sit down and watch it.
Bullet Train.
Yeah, we catch the train to Bosnia, so to
There you go.
Busan.
Busan.
Oh, I was gonna quick question on. Are you guys interested in watching Megan? Because I checked
I
and
am interested in watching Megan.
it's at 95%. So I was like, whoa.
I heard it's a lot of fun.
Really?
Lot of
Her
fun.
dancing thing.
Yeah. They said it's like a crossbreed between Chucky and like other toy movies, but they said this is just it's fun.
Is it like toy soldiers?
Toy soldiers.
Commandos, move out.
With that USB port though.
I know. Right?
Low battery, dude. Low battery.
We were having a conversation. I was like, what the hell? The trailers.
All right,
Also-
so what else is on the docket for today?
On the docket. I was gonna go over like a quick, some cool movie things that I saw, like Evil Dead Rise. Have you seen the trailer for that one?
I did.
Freaking Boogly Eye mom. I was like, mom. I was like, holy
Dude.
shit! Is it the girl from the Phoenix? No, right? It's not Jean Grey.
I
She looked like her. Like,
yeah, she looks. I don't think it's her though.
I thought it was her. Like, is that Jean Grey again?
It's like
Because
continuation of the reboot.
Oh, but she does kind of look like her. No,
because also because she played another bad. Remember? No, it was not Oculus. It was I forgot. It was like another scary movie. She had her eyes all blacked out, and forgot it was.
Was it La Corona?
No, Lorona. No, it was the first movie like in 2000. Let's say 2004. No,
she was in The Mist. Her name's Alyssa Sutherland.
I hate that movie.
I haven't seen The Mist.
Just because of the end, what happens? I'm not. I don't sit well with not happy ending.
Who's excited for Barbie, man?
Hey,
Margaret,
a good movie's a good movie.
Margaret
if it's written
Robbie?
well, if it's written well, bring it on.
Hey,
is it Michael Bay because he does all the Hasbro movies?
Yeah, I was gonna say
should
that.
be, right? Who is this?
An explosion Corvette, pink Corvette explosion.
Oh my God, Ken, that's the third Corvette you crashed.
Oh, it's Greta Gerwig.
That's certainly a name.
She directed
If Barbie
Lady
is
Bird.
anything like
Have you guys seen Lady Bird? That was an interesting movie. I remember watching that.
Was called Hank Hill's dog.
Oh, that is. Oh, that's right. His name Lady Bird, right?
Lady Bird.
No, what was interesting about Lady Bird?
What?
I've never seen. It was a movie that it goes through time, right? But it's it skips through time like every couple months or a week or something. If that makes sense. You're just watching the movie and it just skips to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. Yeah.
So is that everything always?
No,
it's not
so
an
it's
Asian
like
movie?
it's like you're just seeing the age of like this teenage girl and what she goes through.
Okay.
And it's just like you see the entire phase, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's interesting.
It's not just a phase, Mom.
Yeah, it's not just a phase.
Stop.
How about Transformers Beast Wars?
Oh yeah,
Beast
100%.
Wars.
100%.
Beast Wars, Mom.
Yeah,
who's directing that? Michael Bay again, or
no?
Someone
I think
else, right?
I think he's just producing.
The movie that looks fun, is Dungeons and Dragons.
It does look fun. It does that looks a lot.
Yeah, it reminds me of the one that I wish they would have continued was Prince of Persia. The Sands of Time.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, man, I wish they would have continued. When I saw that movie, I was like, "What?" Because I used to be a big. I passed all the games, and then they made the movie, and I was just like, "Where's the other one?" And it never came.
Okay, so the director for the Transformers is Steve Caple Jr. Oh, he's 34. He directed a Creed 2. So I like Creed 2.
Unfortunately, we're getting Creed 3, so.
You don't like the Creed movies?
I mean, I like the movie, but now it's gonna be him directing it, Michael B.
He took a lot of influence from this this legit ass boxing anime. That's really cool. It's called something no Ippo. I forget the first, but it's legit. It's actually a pretty cool show. So like, I don't know. I'm into it. I hope it does that like hyperbole where everything's like exaggerated and crazy.
I'm pumped for Creed 3.
But yeah, I mean, Creed is a very grounded series, so it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah,
I think it'll be fun. It looks fun.
I'm a little creeped out right now, so I'm sitting in the tire. I heard something move. I'm like,
Jonathan Majors. My God, he worked out for the movie. Jeez.
Isn't he Kang, right?
Yeah, he's Kang. This year is gonna be the year of Jonathan Majors. Well, also, so they showed a trailer for it because the movie was shot in IMAX, so they showed it before Avatar. So and they're really trying to push the IMAX of Creed 3. They're like, you see the sweat and the blood and the pores of the skin. I'm like,
Sheesh.
oh my goodness. Yeah, those guys do push-ups.
I'm gonna start doing more push-ups. But yeah, like I said, like just original all the Marvel movies, like Ant-Man Wasp, Quantumania, the Marvels. I don't know if I'm enjoying the Marvels though, man, because it has that. I don't know.
Wait, that's coming out as a movie, right? Not as a
Yeah,
series.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
'Cause they got
July
Star
28
Wars.
is when it's coming out.
Hey, I'm gonna like all Marvel movies. I'm gonna give it a chance. I hope it's good, but it's like still those characters. I don't even know really what their powers are. They're not defined, and that's kind of an issue for me.
Well, there we go. We're gonna do a deep dive in them.
Yeah, that should be fun.
So yeah, we got of course you got the Spider-Man Into the Multiverse. You got not across the multiverse, right?
Across
Yeah.
verse, whatever.
Honestly, I don't watch trailers, but like I've seen screenshots and stuff of it, and like that'll be so fun.
Well, that the trailer they released, it's kind of like a recap of the first movie.
Yeah, I say you think they're gonna introduce Toby and
In animated form?
Yeah.
Maybe. Why not?
or have an action or just copy paste the
Looks like there's
Didn't they
1,000
already?
different Spider-Man.
Isn't that the old Spider-Man? Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
It was voiced by or actually
Yeah.
no, it was voiced by somebody. It was voiced by
a guy from.
isn't it? It's voiced by Sonic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Sonic actor. Whoever does
Really?
the voice of Sonic. I want to look
Really?
it up.
And then
Sonic is Ben Schwartz. Ben Schwartz. Who did he play
Yeah.
in Into the Spider-Verse?
He does the Spider-Man voice. I'm pretty sure.
Which one? Because the older Spider-Man is the dude from New Girl.
Oh, is it?
New
Yeah.
girl.
I like that show. Okay.
And then
I think I'm wrong then. I think I'm wrong.
And then my most
Because they had two voice actors because one of them was Chris Pine.
Oh,
Chris
interesting.
Pine.
Oh, you know why? Ben Schwartz, he looks like the guy. Jake Johnson. Him and that's why.
Yeah.
Jake Johnson and Ben Schwartz, they look similar.
Oh, I love Ben Schwartz.
Yeah,
All
Jake
right.
Johnson.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, Chris Pine. Chris Pine is he plays Peter, the Peter that dies in the movie.
Mm.
Uh,
And then my most anticipated movie, The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. They
We saw
haven't
that
even
sneak-
released like a full trailer, right? Well,
They're
that's not
scared if
coming
they
out
do. They're scared.
Yeah.
They're scared to introduce Flounder and Sebastian and.
Oh, okay, all I hope from the movie is just the trailer. It just looked kind of dark. I hope.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just I'm not dark as in the tone, but they need to like brighten it up. You know what I mean? Like this is Little
Yeah.
Mermaid, dude. You're going up against Avatar. Come on, brighten your.
Hold on.
your
Let me go under the water. Here you go.
shit. There you go. Bloop bloop.
Swimming on the
Bloop
water.
bloop.
There you go.
Bloop bloop.
Help me. I'm
honestly,
dying.
I hope the music is still fun and everything. That's all.
I know that, right? Make it fun. Just make
Dude,
it
I
fun.
wanna see already. Like, you think it's gonna be? Of course, it's gonna be CGI. The Ursula.
Oh, make her look freaking terrifying.
Imagine it's a puppet. She's walking.
Did they say who plays Ursula?
Lizzo.
I don't think they have Lizzo.
I don't know.
Oh, it's Melissa McCarthy. Oh,
What?
interesting. That's what it says on Wiki.
Who plays
Ursula.
Zeus? Is it gonna be Thor?
King
No.
Triton is.
No, Triton.
It's Javier Bardem. What?
Wow.
Javier Bardem is King Triton. Hey,
Who's
that's,
the- who's the-
that's
who's the-
A-list actor right there.
Who's the
Oh,
prince?
man, I thought it was supposed to be Terry Crews.
Daddy, I love him.
Oh, Eric is I don't know this guy. Jonah Howard King.
Is he Asian?
He's an English actor.
Oh, okay.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't-
I don't know him. He's I mean, he was in The Last Photograph, A Dog's Way Home.
Do they have
Little Women.
Sebastian's voice? Who's gonna be Sebastian? Is it gonna be Shaggy?
Voice actor Sebastian is David Diggs. Oh, David Diggs.
Shaggy said it wasn't me.
I know.
He's a rapper guy, but I saw him in he was in this really cool movie.
I just want to hear the Under the Sea theme already, man. I just want,
He was in the
pictures.
Blind Spotting movie. Blind Spotting.
Cool. Under the Sea. I want to hear it already with the Jamaican accent and all that.
Flounder is Jacob Tremblay, the little boy.
No idea.
He's in that movie with that boy with the messed up face. They don't say who Sebastian or Sebastian. Okay, never mind. I just said David. Oh, Aquafina is in the movie.
Aquafina. The water bottle is gonna be flying everywhere.
Yes. No, it's sponsored by Aquafina.
Sponsored by Aquafina. I mean, the cast is pretty good. Javier Bardem, though. That's pretty hardcore.
Girl. Oh, yeah. Louder.
The seaweed is always greener than somebody else's boat. Ariel, come on, girl.
Under the sea.
Yeah, dude, she can hit those notes. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I remember watching Beauty and the Beast, and I mean, Emma Watson's cool, but she can't. It wasn't as epic as I was hoping it would be when she was singing. So.
That's cool, man.
Wait, are any of the Disney remakes? Are you guys fans of any of them? Like,
yeah,
they've just been okay for me.
I love the Aladdin women empowerment thing.
But I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, none of the remakes have like blown me away, honestly.
How about the Lion King, man? With all that.
I'm just waiting for.
It was okay, but like I'd rather watch the first. The first one was like said before. It's more fun. It's more animated. It's more when you hear the music, you're like, yeah.
That's what it is with this Disney, man. It's the songs that hit, and you're like, oh, I remember this. It touches.
Well, it lends itself when you got music like that. It lends itself to more traditional animation because they can exaggerate the expressions and stuff. When you watch the live action Lion King, it's not even live action, but you know what I mean. But like, you see their faces, you can't animate them smiling. You can't be like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's because they're trying to keep it realistic. So it's weird.
When you're doing voice though, like you exaggerate too to get into it.
Yeah, you have to exactly. But it just doesn't translate in the realistic sense. It doesn't. Yeah, the music wasn't made for that.
I'm just waiting for a live remake of Black Cauldron or Song of the South.
Oh my God. Dude, that movie's trash. The Black Cauldron.
Well, that movie's interesting.
I saw it and I was like, all right, I'm expecting like the goblins to come out, and it does, and he's like for 5 seconds, then he gets defeated. I was like, I wasted my whole hour watching this nonsense, man. But my favorite Disney movie, I don't think you're gonna get a live action, will be The Emperor's New Groove.
That would, you know what?
That's my favorite.
Would be
movie,
great
dude.
for live action.
The comedy
so.
between Cusco
honestly,
and
if they were to make a live action, that lends itself to
Cusco.
Yeah, Irma.
Yeah.
Pull the lever.
It's a buddy movie. It's a buddy movie.
Oh, you turned him into a llama. Oh, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, here we go. When she turns, remember when she dumps the poison into the plant?
Yeah.
And it turns into a llama for a split second? It's hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
That is a great movie.
That movie good selection. That movie, I give my vote for live action.
I like the part where Kronk is cooking the meals because they're in the restaurant. All right, could I have 2 dead cows and eliminate or 2 cat? You got it. Like, yeah, 2 triple cheeseburgers and like what you want with the hold the pickles? Like, no pickles. Like, which one is it? With pickles? Like, all right. Then Cusco and Irma are like going back and forth, and then they're like, what?
And you know what? Like, I would still cast David Spade and Patrick Warburton in the movie.
What about John Goodman?
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, I mean they're not too old. They're a little older, but
I want to see it now, man.
Yeah.
And then the wife with the 3 kids and stuff. Annoying kids. Oh my goodness.
You know, and also I'd like to say Atlantis. The Atlantis
Yeah.
movie was pretty fun.
I
Or
do
even
love that whole vein of Disney, like Treasure Planet,
Treasure Planet. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Road to El Dorado.
Ooh.
That
Wait,
whole-
I
it's
don't
like-
think that was Disney though.
I don't think so.
But that was
either.
a fun movie too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, never mind. Both.
It's funny you brought Road to El Dorado because that one takes me back when I won a prize at school and they reward me to El Capitan. They bought my ticket and popcorn and everything to go see someone. I did a contest in school and I got number one. Like, you're going to see El Dorado. I was like, yeah.
Oh, what was the
I guess it was an animation class. I think it was.
Oh, cool.
So I had to design a futuristic car, I think.
Hey,
So
did you put
I got first
racing
place.
stripes on it?
You made the Cybertruck, huh?
I put the little flaming the decals.
There you go. Oh, by the way, El Dorado is DreamWorks at the time. DreamWorks.
DreamWorks. What the really?
Yeah.
Really? What?
Yes, sir.
It was. So it was after 2001.
Says 2000. That's when it came out.
What the? I thought Shrek was their first movie.
That's cool.
Or
Well,
was
I
it
mean,
like
3D and then it was 2D. So
no,
pretty sure.
it's specifically because like the whole etymology of DreamWorks
No, I
is
don't
that,
think. Oh, Shrek was their first 3D movie.
is
So-
that
Yeah.
the creator wanted to make. He was at Disney and he wanted to make that movie, and they're like, "No, this is stupid." He went. So what was it? Michael something, the head of Disney at the time.
Yeah.
He always said teamwork makes the dream work, and he's like, "That's stupid." He hated it, and he hated his boss, and so he
Don't we
quit.
all?
He's, forget you. I'm gonna
Yeah,
make my own.
The DreamWorks
and-
animation, their first movie was actually Prince of Egypt.
Whoa,
Ooh, okay.
That's what it says. Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but neat.
Hey, you never
it's
saw
the
Prince
one
of
with the-
Egypt?
So when they put the kid in the basket, right, and he goes downstream,
Yeah, Moses. Yeah. That movie
Yeah.
is freaking beautiful. My
it makes me
God.
cry, dude.
It's
Now
like-
I want to check that out.
I
Oh,
cried.
dude, and the music in there is powerful. Like, whole. I was like, damn, Disney, watch out. And you got Mariah
Yeah.
Carey and Whitney Houston singing it.
So when he quit, he said, "I'm gonna make my own company, and you can go die." And he called his boss a wad, right?
Wow.
So then
I actually,
he went on
I'm
to make
mistaken.
Shrek.
I am mistaken, actually. Sorry. See, because they had, just like Disney, they had different animation teams working on different things. Their first movie was Ants.
Oh
Ants?
my God, ants.
Ants.
Sheesh.
So it goes Ants, Prince of Egypt, Road to
What's
El
in that
Dorado, Chicken Run, and then Shrek.
Wasn't it the
so-
competition to Bugs? A Bugs
Yeah, it was
Life?
competition of bugs. Yeah.
So he named the bad guy Farquaad after what he called his boss, and he modeled the boss after him, and he made him short and tiny, and angry.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The
Lord Farquaad.
Wow.
Yes, I love that story, and I think it's amazing. But yeah, I thought Shrek was their first movie. But speaking of DreamWorks, Puss in Boots is still currently out, and I think that was number one right before.
I heard they're killing it, man. Yeah, they're doing
Yeah.
great.
And it was a first-time director, is Filipino dude. I think it was a storyboard artist or something to that effect, and the director quit like halfway through.
Oh shit.
They were like, "All right, step up, man," and they gave him the scene, and he made a pretty awesome movie.
That's sick, man. I'm still can't believe Antonio Banderas is still at it.
Antonio Banderas.
So yeah, guys, that's any other movie that you're looking forward to this year that we're gonna touch up on.
there's a lot. Oppenheimer. That's my biggie. I saw it on they previewed it in IMAX, and it just looks bonkers. Slap Christopher Nolan's name on it, and he's like one of the last directors that I want to go watch because
man.
what you're getting is his first class Wagyu beef.
And
That's what you're gonna get to see.
And he's always walking around with those IMAX cameras, so he's ready to shoot at it.
Shut up.
Also,
Sorry.
I forgot to mention that we're gonna be reviewing The Last of Us.
Oh yeah. Oh,
But it's
I was
about,
gonna mention that it's coming out this week, right? Or next week?
yeah,
Is it next week?
to squeeze it in there, you know.
Yeah, let's see.
Little
I mean,
Last of Us.
it's
It's
the
a secret.
people making it. Apparently, they're spending more money on this than they did Game of Thrones. So
Oh wow,
I
okay.
know, right? Holy shit.
Jeez. Mostly because of the creature design, probably.
Probably. Did any of
Yeah.
wait? So did any of you see Chernobyl?
Chernobyl,
been there now.
the reactor, right?
Yeah. So the
I
Craig
started a
Mazin,
little
the
bit.
people behind Chernobyl, is the one making this. But my God, Chernobyl it's one of the best miniseries. Is it? Yeah, I think you can't get. It's like it's between miniseries and TV show, but it's one of the best ever. I just, even though you know what's happening, just watching it, it's just like, damn, man, it's crazy. Yeah, I can't give enough praise.
Put it into it.
Just the
Speaking of
filmmaking, but
series-
also the acting. And it's heartbreaking too. Just watching these innocent people, not even because there was a town that was close to Chernobyl. It's in the city of Chernobyl, and it's like you just watch them breathe in. They show the visuals of the radiation. Just you see
Oh
people,
my god,
innocent
man.
people breathing it in. And you're just like, oh my god, you know what's coming.
That also, I mean, that kind of interesting. I do want to check it out. They're also working on a Fallout series, which has gotten like mixed reviews thus far.
Oh.
Even though, I mean, who knows?
Is that the guy with the drill, right? The drill hand?
No, that's BioShock, but Fallout is like that. It's a giant arm type beat, but that's what it is. It's like post atomic bomb, nuclear bomb, or whatever. I think it's after the Civil War or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, like the story is really cool, and I think it would be a lot of fun because it's like,
it's going to be an Amazon series. So.
Yeah, and like the whole concept behind it is pretty neat. That it's like the lone wanderer kind of goes around, and like the humor is very like dark and poignant.
Wow! And speaking of Christopher Nolan, his baby brother is developing it. Jonathan Nolan.
Oh wow! Keep it in the family.
Well, I mean, Jonathan Nolan. He worked on. They both worked on the Batman Dark Knight. You know, they worked together. So.
Nice. I'm looking forward to that in Loki season 2.
I will give Secret Invasion a freaking. Come on, Samuel L. Jackson. Don't let us down, man. You're kicking off phase 5.
Didn't they say RDJ was supposed to come back in that? I mean,
Secret Invasion or Secret Wars?
Yeah. No.
Secret Invasion is the one that the TV show that's coming to Disney Plus.
No, he's sure shit not coming on that, but maybe
Secret Wars.
Probably
is
Secret.
more,
I'm pretty sure everybody's coming for Secret Wars.
But maybe if he's a Skrull or something. But if he's himself, like, why? Don't undermine it.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, do you think Secret Wars is the end?
The end? What do you mean?
That's not
or Marvel.
No.
Or they
haven't even started on X-Men.
Oh God! You mean there's gonna? Oh yeah, we went into it like my mind just got blown.
Yeah.
Keep going.
X-Men will be a whole new thing.
Yeah, I mean the lore they have to pull from is freaking almost exponential at this point. Comics don't end. Dude.
I could see that. The stories and ideas is just.
That's
amazing.
why James Gunn and is it Peter Safran? Yeah, the two dudes in charge at DC, like they're mapping out the DC's 10-year plan. So they're pretty much following Marvel blueprint. So
I was gonna say if the studio comes to you and you could pick one video game to adapt it to live action,
Zelda.
which game would it?
Zelda, 100%.
It'd be.
After I saw Lord of the Rings, I was like,
yes.
They can make a Zelda movie. Come on. That's what I want to watch.
How about you, Hitman? What game would it be?
Tetris.
Live action
Tetris? No, they are making a Tetris movie. I mean, it's based off the Russian dude that made Tetris.
I thought they already did it in pixels.
No.
God. Yeah, that was absolute ass.
There's a
That song
YouTube
goes
channel,
hard.
The Gaming Historian, I think, where he released
Yeah.
the episode about Tetris. It's pretty cool.
I did. Mine would be Devil May Cry.
Yeah, that's on my list too. I'd love to watch a Devil
I
May
would have
Cry.
been fucking
You,
Devil
that
May
could be
Cry.
a great series.
The
Honestly.
anime wasn't that good. I'm sorry to say. I didn't like the anime. Like I was like, what happened? You
Yeah.
watched the anime?
No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see the anime, yeah.
But the
I don't know.
character of Dante and all that, that's fun. That's just a fun time.
I liked. Oh man, I don't even know. I think one of my favorite video game movies was the Final Fantasy 15 movie, because like I think it was like what was it, like 2014 or something when it came out.
Oh,
To
the
me,
one against Cerberus?
It was so clean. It looks so good. And the story and the fanfare and stuff is really on point. But as far as like legit making a movie out of a video game, man, I don't even know. I mean, there's just so many. Like, I'd like to see some like this benign, like not really fleshed out concept. Like maybe Metroid. I think Metroid would be really cool if
With
done
Samus
well.
and everything?
Yeah, like, of course, Samus. Yeah.
Samasu.
But I mean, that's tricky because it's just like Zelda. She's a silent character. Although I think the new one she talked and or not the new, God no, but the Wii one she talked and everyone like hated it. I thought it was kind of cool, but that, and I mean, look at Castlevania. I mean, that's everything they did with that was amazing.
Well, that's in the same vein as Devil May Cry, man, team up, but yeah.
Yeah, the whole gothic theme and all that darkness. That was based. Remember, I think I mentioned it, that it was they took all this animation footage that they had originally intended for the Diablo anime, and they transitioned it over to Castlevania instead.
Nice. Can't wait for the new one. Season 3. Is it 2 or 3? 3.
It's like 4, 5.
Yeah,
at this
4.
point.
4 or 5 are on that.
Man, they pulled the brakes off for 3, man. Like all the characters that you're like, oh, I really like it, and they were like, no, you don't like them. Like, well, all right.
Because you saw Castlevania the last season?
I saw the first season. Or it wasn't even the first season. It was like when they released 2 episodes.
Oh,
That was
okay.
great, though.
And then they're like, oh, it's pretty popular, so let's. Yeah. But then I just. See, the problem with Netflix is, their advertising, it's so weird. It's so. There's so much crap on there. Right? and so good stuff gets buried under crap. And they don't advertise when. Their only advertisements like a quick little notification or like, oh, this thing came out. It did. But then you add it to your list, right? And your list grows. So
Not only that, they have the little ranking system inside the app, so it goes 1 through 10.
Yeah.
Saying that you watch this, and like, really, the old ass Pokemon episode 3 is in this.
But to be honest, because did they already start the new pricing already, or they're about to?
Oh shit, that's right, huh?
No idea.
I think we're about to see maybe not the complete downfall, but I think we're about to see Netflix get kicked off their throne.
They need to what, $20, right?
Well, it's not even that. It's they're introducing the ads now,
Yeah.
so people can go cheaper
with the ads.
With the
ads. Look at what they did. They when Netflix came into being, they created an entire new genre.
But their problem,
they killed the previous one, and I think that's about to happen again. There's about to be
they're about to get killed. The problem is they don't own any original IP. And their original IP gets canceled after 3 seasons or whatever.
Well, look at them going so hard on the live experience of Stranger Things. They're trying stuff.
Well, I mean, it's played out already.
Yeah. They're not doing well with it. Because they cancel everything else.
Yeah, and everything else they're paying for, Friends. Well, one Friends used to be, it was $100 million a year.
Oh my god!
Seinfeld. Yeah, they don't. All these shows that all their most popular shows on Netflix, they don't own it. It's once that contract expires, it's going to the other streaming service.
The streaming platform, yeah.
And so they've introduced the ad revenue. I think $7 for ads, but like I wasn't even aware. But I think the people that are paying like the normal price of what 15,
That's what
they're
I'm
not
paying.
even getting. We're streaming at 1080. We're not,
Really?
not
Oh,
full
what the heck? They have a
2K
4K
or
version?
4K. No, 4K is like $20 or whatever.
In my day, they used to send you DVDs in the
Yeah,
mail.
so their pricing, I don't know what the hell they're doing with their pricing.
Right, you pick 3 and then you have to send it back, right? And then you get another 4 or something like
Yeah.
that.
Their
Yeah.
pricing
Yeah, I
is
did
freaking
that.
bizarre. Disney Plus's pricing is also bizarre, but fortunately it's still cheap. But
That went up too. That's why we had to switch
Yeah.
to the bundle, man.
yeah,
It was gonna be $20. We
but
had
I
to
just
switch
know,
to the
and
to
also
the
they're
bundle.
kicking people off, or if
Mhm.
you have multiple people using your same password or your same profile, they're gonna charge you. Like you have the option to pay, but otherwise they don't allow. They're taking away password sharing. So I think
Really?
they're gonna lose a lot of, because I think what's gonna happen is all those people that are like, okay, you kicked me off of my mom's or my brothers or my sister's streamings, are like, okay, well, I have the option of either paying for Netflix now, but now they have all these other options, or I'm going to look at these other streaming services
Exactly.
that are becoming more competitive, like HBO or even Apple Plus or Paramount, or you know what I mean. So yeah,
I started to enjoy Peacock more, man, because
I'm enjoying Peacock too. I'm enjoying all the other
it
ones.
has all the WWE stuff that I am really into, and then like the history of wrestling and all that, and other
Yeah.
cool movies that you get. You know, that,
See, so yeah, I don't.
you know, like exactly, like all right, I'm getting
get
more
why
here in
Netflix is
Peacock.
doing
I
it.
don't need Netflix.
Yeah,
I don't
I
really
get why
need
they're
it.
doing it. They need to make money. I get, but it's like I feel like the ship is starting to take on water, and yeah, maybe in 5-10 years, I don't know.
Well,
It's gonna go down.
Well,
they
look,
just need to reinvent themselves, and so far, yeah.
And
they
another
haven't
stupid thing
had
is
a strong
Glass
showing.
Onion. Why wasn't that released in theaters? Or Pinocchio? Why wasn't that released in theaters?
oh yeah, I see
Like,
what you mean.
I don't get the revenue. Like what? Yeah, their entire business model is bringing in new subscribers,
Yeah,
but there can only be so many subscribers, right? And when you already have the lion's share of subscribers, it doesn't make sense.
Here's what I think. I think they should introduce a subgenre called Nutflix, and they should. Well, I
introduce
don't
all
think
the
I-
all the Ice Age squirrels in there, finding their nuts.
yeah, he's trying to catch that nut.
Yeah. Hey, Netflix and Pornhub. Yeah, they should team up. There you
I mean, why not?
Why not?
Oh
Hey.
my goodness.
It's not a bad
That could be
idea.
their
You know what my idea was? If there's a way, well, there's never going to be a way to get all the streaming services, put them all together underneath the box.
There
And
is.
you only
piracy.
pay. Exactly. I was going to say that, but
No, you can't do that because then it becomes a monopoly. You can't.
yeah, I'm saying, but then you only pay
Yeah.
like a 10, 20 bucks, and you have all the streaming service. Then someone will be like,
No, but then you wouldn't get good content. It'd all be bad. The only reason why we still have decent content is because they're competing with each other.
Yeah.
But dude,
Netflix
there's
is making like a movie like Pinocchio, right? The reason why they invest in Guillermo del Toro, to give them the money, they're like, we need you to, because people will come because it's you.
Can't be the only
Quality.
swinging dick in town.
Whoa. And also I'm gonna say that freaking there's other free streaming services like Pluto TV and Tubi.
So there's.
I love Pluto TV,
That's
man.
what
I
I'm
have
wondering.
all the
Like all those
wrestling.
people,
They
we're
got
talking-
AAA wrestling.
I think they're estimating like 100 million people that are
Wow.
sharing their passwords or whatever. You're gonna get all those people that are like, I don't know if I want to pay for Netflix now. I have options.
it's like a visor. Once the Netflix goes away, like what else could I do with my free time? I could read a
Yeah,
book. I
exactly.
could go
Yeah.
outside and do something. Yeah.
Yeah,
I get some
why not?
fresh air. I could go walk.
I'm sorry, but because talking to my mom, when I told her, I was like, "Oh, we have these other streaming services," and her first question, does it have commercials? And I was like,
Oh, wow.
So I think I think Hulu. I still have commercials on that, and I was like, yeah, I think so. She's like, nope, I don't. She's already conditioned to watch streaming
all the
without
way
commercials.
through and stuff. Yeah.
So I'm like, she ain't going back to commercials.
I think I'm kind of an outlier that I like the commercials.
Yes, you are.
Movies, no. Movies, hell no. That
movies.
Breaks it up.
Okay, time out. If a commercial's good, like Super Bowl commercials, hell yeah. But
targeted ads suck.
But yeah, ads that on some of these streaming services, the ads they repeat the ad. They're the same ad over.
Yeah, because they sell them in bulk in blocks.
I can't stand it.
That's ridiculous. Or you watch the same Toyota commercial. Every like all 5 commercials. Yeah, that's ass. But like what Hulu did, where it's like, do you want the ads or do you want to pay a little more or not? Like, I was okay with that.
I haven't seen that in a while. I used to see that sometimes. Sometimes that would pop up. You get that option, but.
Yeah. But with the streaming service that I have, when I'm watching like live, it's like, oh, you go on demand. It's like, all right, here's the Grinch. And you forget like, oh, it was on FX, right? And then you're going into the movie, and like your movie will come back in 5 minutes. I was like, wait, what happened? And like it says 30 seconds of commercials. Like, come on.
Well, hey, I don't. At least they show the timer. I can't stand the ones where they don't show the timer.
There's a timer for like.
But you know what? Hey, that timer gives you like, okay, I got 1:30. All right, I can go pee real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Go wash a dish. You don't need your damn instant gratification.
And it's funny because we make it a game with my son. Like, how many more? He's like 2 more, and he goes 3 more, and then 1 more,
name more.
And then he comes back and like I'm yelling across the hall. Like, how much more? Like, you got 1 more. Like, okay, I'm on my way.
Should I flip it off?
Sheesh, I gotta cut it off. Wipe.
Yeah. I'm happy to say though, I finally convinced my mom to ditch cable, so she's finally cutting the box. I'm like, oh, about time.
Get in the box.
Yeah.
But she's like, but my channels. But I like the whole time while I was visiting her, she's been watching nothing but streaming K-dramas. I'm like, there's no reason to. You don't watch the cable shows anymore. And if you do, here you got Paramount Plus, you got whatever the other ones.
Different there's a different ventures, like you said. So guys, this has been fun.
Oh, yeah.
So here we go. Let's end on this. What is your most like I say, your favorite movie of all time? Starting with Cousin Neil.
Oh my!
I know, right?
That's such a bomb question. You know what? I can say my most influential movie was probably Independence Day.
That speech.
Not just this, because I was a kid when I saw it and just watching it, just the visuals. I remember after watching that movie, I went to like the playground and got on the swings and pretend I was in the fighter jet. And I was shooting my rockets at the alien and stuff. So that's probably. And I still watch it every 4th of July. So yeah, that's probably.
I've been trying to find the second one. Is it Insurrection? I think it's called.
Oh, the second one? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't find that damn thing.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. No, I pretend it doesn't exist.
Really?
You know what's a good?
Is it that bad?
You know what's a really good movie I consider to be its spiritual successor or sequel would be District 9. If the aliens crash landed and then those were, I consider that a sequel.
How about you, Hitman?
Ram Ranch.
Hey.
18 naked cowboys in the yard.
There you go, baby. Yeah.
I'm so hard. Yeah, dude, that was out of left field. I'm probably Airplane.
I love this. Oh my
dude, anything. All right, Leslie Nielsen. I love anything Leslie Nielsen. The slapstick nonsense is the best. Even though, I mean, I'd love to see something that wasn't so clearly dated, that adhered to the slapstick rules. But like that, and like, oh my, anything Monty Python, I loved. Just like the nonsense. I love the nonsense. Like, airplane when they're at the airport in the very beginning, and just like the girls on this is one of my favorite things. The ladies in like the white zone is for passenger loading and unloading only, and then like a dude comes on and it's like the red zone is for passenger loading and unloading only. and then she gets back on and she's like, "No, Derek, the white zone is for passenger loading and unloading only. You always do this, Sheila." It's funny. I freaking love that. Man.
No, my favorite part is the slapping of the deranged lady in the plane.
Oh yeah, and then the little kid is sitting next to her and nervous. Oh no, it's the main character. Nervous? Yeah. First time? No, I've been nervous lots of times. It's still that is my brand, and it always has been. I am on that vibe. Anything like that.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. It's like that meme on Instagram. It's like when you're trying to attempt to talk, and your first video is like, "Hi, I'm gonna attempt to speak for the first time." Well, I have spoken before, but this is my first time speaking out of. Oh,
please don't tease me.
It's hilarious. Well, for me, of course, it's a three-way tie right now. It's the Emperor New Groove, The Night Before Christmas, and I like Frankenweenie.
Frankenweenie. Oh,
Frankenweenie.
You really like that stop motion, huh?
Dude. Tim Burton, you know.
Was it? I like Coraline. Coraline's really good.
That's pretty cool.
Stop motion.
That's so creepy.
Well, I will now crown though the greatest spectacle I've seen in a movie theater. Last year it was Top Gun. Now it is Avatar.
Woo! And it's just
I'm not saying it's the greatest movie. I'm just saying spectacle. Watching a movie.
All right, let's hot take. Let's say that, and then let's see at the end of the year. Let's see what was the overall.
So maybe Super Mario or Supplanted. I don't know. We'll see.
Or it could be Quantum Mania. Who knows?
Let's go.
Everybody's excited for Super Mario Land.
Doesn't he say that and he gets all pissed off and he's like, "Let's go."
Super Mario Land
in February.
Yeah,
we get to see Mario in February. I'm excited. Hell yeah, it'd be amazing. I love Universal. That place is great.
Let's go. Okay, guys. Final thoughts. Okay. Final saying you want to say for next year or next year? Oh my God, next week.
We're pulling the plug on this one.
You want to keep going? I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, I know. He's feeling it. All right, guys. This was our movie talk. Next week we'll come back with another special surprise, and we're working on an original comic book for you guys, which will be cool. We'll be read. We'll be our own audio drama. Is it really called an audio drama? I don't know.
Sure.
Something. Action in your ears. How about that? Let's put it like that. You'll hear us whispering. How you doing? Here we go. Anyways, that's the upcoming. That's next month. And yeah, next week will be something else special. So it's not Last of Us yet, right? No.
No, this is pretty much all of us.
Well, we'll see what happens next week.
It comes out January 15th. That's what it says.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I hope everybody liked our cartoon tier list.
We want to hit it off really quick?
No, hell no, man. It's not really quick. Take forever.
Yeah, you can do it next week.
We're doing it next week, guys. We'll drop it in.
All killer, no filler.
That's how we do, baby. For Cousin Neil and the Hitman. I am the zombie. This is and has been around the Watchers. The Hitman and the Zombie Show. I know, right? The forbidden word. Till next time. Is there a special call that the main character says or anything in Navi?
I don't know.
They say, "Go fuck yourself."
There you
There
go.
you go.
With those words, goodbye, guys.